Hey guys, how are you doing today? It's the Dizzy One here, back again, once again, and today we're just relaxing, having some fun in the rec with some friends against some actual competition, and there is a bit of lag, but it doesn't do that in any of the key moments. I was playing in a hotel and it had horrible Wi-Fi, but this game was just too good to get rid of, and yeah, let's go ahead, have some fun with it. We score on our first touch of the game, Euro stepping past 3 defenders, but to be honest, we had horrible perimeter defense the entirety of this game. A lot of our players are offensive focused, except for our center, which is Action Mike grabbing that rebound right there. It lags again, but Action Mike grabbed the board, and Joe Liggs with the 3-point splash. Going into this game, I already knew that I had to put up buckets, and there's one of them right there. And the foul, you already know that I got a dab on him. But the reason for that is because we had no defensive potential from the perimeter on our team. So the only way to win this game was through a shootout, and the other team definitely kept up their end of the bargain. An extra pass after getting rejected. Zerbo comes up with the 3-point shot. Normally we play with a 5-man squad, but our lockdown ended up leaving early for the night, so we ended up getting stuck with a random, and he did pretty good in the beginning, but when we started getting down bigger and bigger, he kind of put his own aspirations and goals ahead of the team, and that kind of compounded what was happening. So we had to play 4-on-5 for a while, but when he realized that we had a chance to actually win the game, he started playing more sane. And that's what I hate most when playing with randoms. When things go slightly wrong, everyone just starts to panic and focus on themselves. Things get worse and worse, and it snowballs to the point where there's no chance of winning, and you just wasted 30-40 minutes of your life. But luckily we were in a group today, so we were able to phase him out of the game until he started making the right decisions for the team. We have to help, but we get back in time to get the rejection on 0-0. I thought it went to our teammate Joe Liggs for a sec, but the block showed up in our meter on the right as they get the basket on the next possession, and it's looking kind of bad for us. We got plenty of time to get back in this game, but a horrible pass by your pal Ruben gives them another opportunity to get a basket. Luckily, they miss the shot, and a rejection by Action Mike. Clutch block right there. 2 people close out on that one guy, and we finally get the ball, and another lob to Zerbo. Nothing in the stamina meter, but we're still able to throw it down. Now, I'm not just going to sit here and say that he's a completely horrible player, because he wasn't. He came up clutch for us a couple times when he started playing for the team again, but he did make our lives harder. He was a completely selfish player, and I have no problem saying that. I'll put him on blast. Selfish. Cav the Great is selfish. We had to work around him because we knew that giving him the ball was basically a turnover, and that gave us turnovers because we made passes we normally wouldn't make. And coming from a background where I did play for my high school and my college, it really just irks me, man. I hate seeing selfish people in general. If you just want to pad stats, just play my career. It's that simple. But let's move on from that because things are about to get hot in the second half as Young scores 20 in the first 2 quarters at a ridiculous 88% from the field. This is insane. Joe Liggs wide open in the corner, nothing but green, and it's a 2-point game. Player of the half bringing the ball up, finding their big man, faking a shot. What a quick dribble for a big man. They give it to Splits, who then finds Joyce Boy. And he pulls up. Not a good look. One-handed rebound by Action Mike. Your pal Ruben dishes it to Zerbo for the slam, and we tie the game. Their center now posting up in the middle of the paint, and they feed it right back to him. He gets doubled, almost triple teamed, but they find Splits in the corner for the splash. And this game is starting to get out of hand again. The score is absolutely wild as your pal Ruben feeds Zerbo for the easy lob. That's like our 3rd or 4th lob of the game. This is insane as the player of the half brings the ball up and I go for the horrible reach-in attempt, and it's just not looking good. We have the ball. We cross him up. He loses control of his ankles. We're cutting to the basket, but we get stopped. Joe Liggs giving the ball to us, so he knows something that we don't. And it was an easy right-hand flip to the basket. 55-47 now the score. Your pal Ruben loses the ball, and they get an easy fast break. Down by 10. As the third quarter is coming to a close, they give it to an open Joe Liggs for 3. He's been money from that corner every single time. Dude is clutch. Great pass, great shot. And now, your pal Ruben knocking down the three-point shot. He's our best three-point shooter of the group. He has the best ratings and the most badges, but he was a little shy tonight, man. And honestly, a lot of people were feeling that way. Our confidence was a little shook going up against this team because they were just killing it from distance. And they were taking advantage of every single mistake. But sometimes you just gotta be cold-blooded. Action Mike passing it to Ruben. He could have taken the shot but decides not to. I took a three-pointer, but somehow it ended up becoming a layup. And luckily for us, the basket was good. Another shot. This time it doesn't go for Team White. They pass it on up to Cav, and he gets the two-handed slam for safety. It was at this point of the game that Cav the Great realized we had a shot at winning this game, and he started playing crisper defense, making better decisions on offense. Rebound by Action Mike. And we give it to Cav. I thought he was going for 3, but he goes for the 2, and we take the lead. For the first time in a long time, we have the lead, and I don't know what happened here. My guy just stutters to the defender instead of actually closing out and running to him, but they take a 1-point lead with 35 seconds left. We're wide open, and it's no good. Time is running out, and they get the layup to go. It's a 3-point lead. We have 3-point shooters all around us. It's just a matter of who's gonna get the ball. They decide to give it to me, but my feet are inside. And I told my friends, let's trick them into going for a quick 2-point shot. So we all ran up and they just take the shot. No time awareness. So we have one more shot at tying this game up. 13.8 seconds remaining. They give me the ball again. It's nothing but money. 75-75. 10 seconds remaining. Here they go. He takes a tough shot. Oh my goodness. And he knocks it down. Joyce's boys. Horrible pass, but it gets through. This time my feet are behind the line. And we tie it up with 0.6 left on the clock. They get the pass to go, but time expires. And we're headed to overtime. With the way we were playing, we don't deserve to be in overtime, but we're thankful we're here. And they missed their first attempt in OT. We pass it up to your pal Ruben. He had an easy layup. But we pass it to Cav and he gets the green release. It's a 1-point game. These inbound passes have been pretty fire from Action Mike the entirety of the game. This time it didn't work out as well as before, but we get a slam dunk out of it. And we're actually in control. We are in the driver's seat right now. And they, for the first time in this game, are having to fight from behind. But not for long as they tie the game up. With only a minute 45, I see that there's 2 perimeter defenders on me. So if I could have gotten that pass through to your pal Ruben, it would have practically been a guaranteed 3. Joyce's boy splashes it home. Green release. And he's been money with that shot over the course of this entire game. He has been clutch. Cav the Great, though, answers back and ties the game right back up. I just wanted to relax and have fun with friends, but it's turned out to be an all-out battle. No one wants to go home a loser. Joyce's boy again with the 3, and he puts them up by 3. Your pal Ruben has his own secret weapon, Joe Liggs, from the same exact spot with a 3 of his own. This game has been intense. What could possibly happen next? They give it to Youngs, and he's feeling the nerves. The shot is no good. Your pal Ruben finds Joe Liggs again. He takes his time and gets the green release. We're up by 3 with less than a minute remaining. They ended up getting a really quick basket, and I thought the game was over when they hit this shot because they do end up taking the lead. But I told my friends, give me the ball. I want this opportunity. And you already know, in my head, I thought we were down 3. I was just trying to tie the game. But the buzzer beater goes in the basket. It actually lagged for me halfway to the basket, and I just heard my friend's reaction, and I thought it was a splash. But looking back at the replay, whoo-wee, that went in and out and in and out. But we end up getting the dub. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the playoffs on Sunday.